Look into my eyes. When you see me on a show, when you see these fans, you know you've got the best in the damn world.
This is the Wrestling Matters podcast where we stand up for professional wrestling.
Here we fucking go!
Well, enough is enough, and it's time for a change!
Professional wrestling! This is it! This is us standing up! Yes! 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 Yes!
That's 13-14!
Dina, I am the best in the world.
Cause that's the bottom line. Cause Stone Cold said so.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a WCPW podcast hosted by yours truly, the head Anthony Walker, HEAD, at your service for another installment of the WCPW podcast. A little bit different this week, considering they just come off the heels of Refuse to Lose pay-per-view, but it was a good show nonetheless. I've got the rundown here, if I can find it, which I do. Alan Pachiti's mug face, for those of you that didn't see Refuse to Lose, which I will be reviewing during the week, guys. I will be recording the review during the week, and it'll be up sometime during the week. All being well, of course, but I will be reviewing it. I didn't think, the reason why it hasn't been up so straight away is because I didn't think I was able to watch it, but I did. So I will be reviewing that during the week, so look out for that on the Wrestling Matters channel and SoundCloud. Now, Kid and Prince Ameen took on Prospect, or Le Post, whatever the fuck they're called. But it's Prospect, and Liam Slater and Johnny Moss. Kid mocking Ameen. He was like, you didn't want me to shake any hands, did you? You don't want me to shake his hand, which is Liam Slater. So Kid eventually just shakes his hand, out of respect, just to rub it in the face of Prince Ameen. And then Prince Ameen abuses him again. It was a great match. And just like before Refuse to Lose, Prospect, Rob, Moss and Slater have a win again. And this time, though, Moss was pissed. He absolutely just chased them backstage. You do know what to piss Moss off, let me tell you. Showed you a segment from Refuse to Lose where Bret Hart was announcing the tag team titles. Yes, WCPW have a tag team division now. And no doubt they'll be announcing a tournament down the road. Joe Coffey and his promo after his loss from WCPW. I will be reviewing, I won't be talking about the Bret segment. I will review that during the Refuse to Lose review that I'll be doing. Also, Joe Coffey talking about his loss at WCPW as well, and he hopes to bounce back. Primate ran the gauntlet, which was Simon Miller's army, which was 4 trainees from the Al Snow Academy, and Primate just destroyed them. Primate made his own version of Suplex City, and after destroying them, he ended up chasing... He chased Simon Miller backstage. There's this feud now going on between him and Simon Miller, I'm thinking, because of what Simon Miller, well, for what Primate did. Primate lost the plot of the show before Refused to Lose and basically speared Simon Miller. And Simon Miller did not like that, obviously. And at Refused to Lose, he choked out his woman manager as well, which I'll review later in a later podcast. But Simon Miller feeding them 4 people, them 4 wrestlers, them trainees, to this Primate, and Primate just eating them up. I mean, Primate, like I said, did his own version of Suplex City and just bounced the lad around. He gave him about 10 suplexes, and then the referee knocked him out. The referee rang the bell and knocked him out as well. The main event of this week's show was them showing the Internet Championship match from Refuse to Lose. And like I say, guys, I'm not going to review it on this episode. I will review it in the Refuse to Lose podcast that I'll be doing this week, so look out for that, please. If you want to know what I thought of that match, Ligero won. He is your very first Internet Champion, and if you want to know what happened, if you want to know how that all came about and my thoughts and views on that, as well as the Refuse to Lose show itself, you need to check out the Wrestling Matters channel, AJW Wrestling Matters, on YouTube, and download it on SoundCloud, soundcloud.com/wrestling_matters_podcast, because that's where you'll be able to hear that Refuse to Lose. Now I eventually found it. God bless the website that I got it from as well. And apparently, ladies and gentlemen, the Refuse to Lose did not go down well. On the Fight app, like ICW did, it worked a treat. When WCPW tried to stream it on the iPay-per-view, no, it didn't work apparently, and apparently people were asking for their money back and whatnot. So it didn't go down well. Thankfully, they had it on the Fight iPay-per-view, the Fight app. I think that was a good backup plan, because if they didn't have it on the Fight thing and they had it on iPay-per-view and people didn't get to see it the way they did, or the lot of complaints they had and all that, oh boy, would they have been in trouble. So good thing they had the Fight app involved as well. But all in all, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of this podcast. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. Sorry it's a short podcast, but here it is what it is at the end of the day. I will review Refuse to Lose, and that'll be up sometime during the week. But until next time, guys, my name is Anthony Walker for the Wrestling Matters podcast and WCPW podcast and whatever else podcast I do. Wrestling Matters, and you know it makes sense. Peace out, y'all.
Well, enough is enough, and it's time for a change.
Professional wrestling! This is it! This is us standing up!
Yes! 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 Yes!
That's 13-14!
Dina, I am the best in the world.
Cause that's the bottom line. Cause Stone Cold said so.